Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. We are live and we are revisiting this topic that we talked about earlier this morning because I can't stop thinking about it. Could the Ben Affleck JLO divorce been because Ben Affleck got some of those Diddy tapes? Now, again, this is coming in from Suge Knight. Okay, so take it as you will. This is speculation, gossip. At the same time, Suge Knight has been very involved in a lot of these topics. He has been very, active in sharing details about what happened with Diddy at Diddy parties, JLO, etc. At the same time, he's clearly a little bitter. Seems a little bitter. He's in prison. He's doing these interviews from collect calls in prison. So take it as you will. But I'm gonna ask you guys. I'm gonna do a poll in a second to see, do you believe this as we go through it? But Suge Knight himself is saying he gave the FBI had to have given Affleck tapes of JLO from the Diddy raids, and that's what's causing this divorce. Now, I don't agree with the idea that the FBI would hand over evidence to Ben Affleck. It doesn't seem believable, and a lot of you made that comment in the first video. I don't believe that, but I do believe JLO is complicit in stuff. I do believe JLO allowed Diddy to get away with stuff or knew of Diddy activities and didn't say anything and still continues to do that. And that's my biggest problem. She has never come forward to condemn the actions of Diddy, of Sean Combs. And it's hard to accept that. Like, dude, I know you were together, but you left seemingly on bad terms. You have spoken oddly of other people. I mean, you make it clear Ben was your favorite. But at a certain point, given what we've seen Diddy do to Cassie, you need to at least condemn that behavior. I don't care if you're still friends, whatever. At this point, you were too involved in Diddy early on. He was very involved in your career. You need to separate yourself, girl, or it's hard for us to sort of take you seriously and not assume you're involved. So all that backstory instead, yes, is she actually now getting caught? Could Ben have gotten the word from folks, whether it was the FBI, whether it was little birdies, whether it was somebody else who has it? Is there a possibility here that you think Ben Affleck actually got the intel on this, and that's part of why he's been quiet? And that's my next question for all of you. If she really was caught, and again, we're theorizing, this is speculation. We do it at times here on the channel, but I always try to make it very clear. I don't know for sure if this is true. I always want to preface that. I don't want to get sued either. However, it is very possible that he got this intel, and could that be why he's not speaking up? If he really was informed of this information, would he want to go public with it and sort of shame JLO and be like, I've got intel on these tapes and I'm going to expose her? Hell no, he's not going to go do that. He's not going to do it. Now, there may be other ways it gets leaked and so on, but I imagine first he's sorting out how does he get his divorce done? How does he get out? How does he move on? How does he be like, whatever? He's probably got his own skeletons in his own closet, given all the, the disorders he's faced throughout his life. He's the last one to probably want to go publicly judge people. He hates social media. I don't think for a second he would use this to publicly bash her, but that could explain why there has been so much silence. Because at the end of the day, there has been a lot of silence. Nobody is talking. Everyone's sort of treating this as if, well, yeah. Now, she's reportedly furious. That's the latest that has come in. And I have another one I wanted to give you guys. There's a few here. They are moving on separately. She hasn't seen Ben for weeks. Now, when I see this kind of stuff in the trades, which clearly People Magazine works with JLo's people, when I see this kind of stuff in these, gossip magazines that are more legit, and when I say legit, they're legit just because the celebrities, agents, managers, PR reps go to people, and that's how people gets these sort of confirmed. I think she's going to say this because she's trying to save face. That's what I think. She wants to retain the control of it all because Ben left. And Ben left in a hurry. Ben just married her twice a couple years ago. And it's hard to not look at all this and go, why did this end so fast? Now, again, I don't know if it was because of tapes. It could be for various reasons. It could be because JLo's crazy. We watched this in the documentary. There's a lot of reasons why this may happen. Heck, it could also be because Ben Affleck's a pain in the ass to deal with. Although in watching the documentary, he was way more supportive. Maybe that's just when the camera's on. Look, I wasn't there. I don't know. I like to be fair and try to cover it from all points of view. But when I look at this, it's hard to not think this is defense. This is PR defense from JLo to try to make it seem like we're moving on separately. She hasn't seen Ben for weeks. They're moving on, blah, blah, blah. Jernnifer is trying to find a new home to start fresh. Okay, considering everything that's going on, Jernnifer is having a good summer. She's been off and able to focus on what's next. She's enjoyed spending time with her kids, family, and friends, which wasn't Ben. They've been avoiding each other like the plague. They haven't been seeing each other in weeks. She always has a good attitude, even when things are not perfect. This is the narrative that she wants out there. She is in control. This girl isn't losing her control. She's keeping the control. She's in charge. She hasn't seen Ben. Now, when I look at all this, I don't know if I'm crazy. You tell me in the comments, guys. When I see all this, it's hard to not be like, she's getting very defensive. Now, again, could that be why? Could it be because, whether Ben Affleck actually got tapes of Diddy's that he got to see from these home raids? I think that's a little far-fetched. It's not far-fetched for someone to tip him off or maybe show him something without leaving a copy. It's not far-fetched of the FBI to be like, yo, Ben, did you know this about your wife? Did you know this? They do it all the time. They do it to shake things up. They've been doing it they've been dropping little seeds like the Cassie video. Where did the Cassie video come from? Where did the Cassie video come from? RCF says, because of you, I watched the whole JLO doc. I apologize. I made my video so you didn't have to watch the whole JLO doc. But I'm curious, RCE the third, do you concur with my analysis of that documentary? Because in watching that analysis, it's clear to me, Ben seems kind of nice. Ben seems absolutely used and abused by this woman. She's absolutely a narcissist, blames everything on her family, her parents rather, when you realize, dude, you're doing the same thing you accuse your parents of. Why are you not seeing it? She's a problem. So there is reasons why this could have been gone, but I don't know, as I look at it all and the more I sit on this, it does really feel like maybe she got caught. Maybe she really did get caught. Maybe whether they dropped it or not, the feds are out there to shake it up, like I was saying. And when they're shaking it up, they want to rattle the cages. They want to get people nervous. They want to get them chasing their tails. Wait, what am I going to do? Oh, no. Wait, what does he know? What is it? Oh, wait. And then that's the point of this whole investigation, to get people off kilter, right? To give up, to be like, all right, fine, I'll tell you about Diddy. That's always what this is always about. Give up the next person, whatever. So there's a version of this where I genuinely think maybe someone was like, yo, Mr. Affleck, did you know about your wife, JLO? Yeah. She says this and this, but look at this tape. Look at this evidence. You think Ben Affleck's going to be like, I saw a tape of JLO. She did Beck's wife. No way. Legally, he's got to be careful, but it could explain why he ran so fast. Now, again, I am no way saying I confirm this. I want to make that clear in case you're just tuning in a lot, whatever. I'm just saying this theory to me isn't so conspiratorial. Like, it does have a little bit of basis of like, damn, that could explain things. Because again, Ben Affleck got married in Vegas and then did a whole nother ceremony with his family in his hometown. Like, JLo was out there declaring her love. You are my favorite of all the guys. You are my greatest love story, and it's never been told. We need to tell the world how much we love each other and how much I love you, Benny. You love my taco flavored kisses, don't you, Benny? And he did. It seemed like he really loved her taco flavored kisses. And then for something, it just stopped. Why did it just stop? It's really strange. As they were reporting, she now feels humiliated, furious. Could he be buying the gossip from these tapes? Could he have seen these tapes? I think it's incredibly possible. Now her reps are out there saying she's romantic. She's so heartbroken. She's so stuck. There are kids involved. She loves his kid. This is all damage control. Now she may love the kid. I don't like to bring the kids in, but the kids are older. Violet's an adult now, and she's close to Violet. Well, if you are, I'm sure Violet can still stay in touch. But it's also a little manipulative. While this could be true, while it could be about it, I think there's some manipulation going on. And as the documentary proved, JLo has to be in control. She has to keep the narrative in her favor. That's what this is always about. Someone said, yeah, that last picture explains it all. Of course, dude, JLo is gorgeous. That is literally all JLo does is she works out. He's made that joke before. Like, she trains. She keeps her body in prime physical fitness. And she looks fantastic, especially now at her age. You would never know how old she is. She keeps so healthy, toned, working out, dancing. She looks stunning. So I can understand why Ben got hooked in again and whatever. And Ben's looks good too. He looks good, except for that crazy back tattoo. But I digress. The moral of the story is that he's clear these two were in love. He was all over those taco flavored kisses. Everything was good. Got married in their hometown. Got married twice. She made a big deal that he's the love of her life. Why did it end so fast? I haven't been able to figure out until I saw this claim. We had a fantastic show. You're not going to miss the full replay, which you can get as a member, either on our Patreon, where we get more of the money, or here on YouTube. We'll paste it there for you as well. But check out the full show because we talked about the fact that, yes, JLO seems to be a bit of a yacht girl. Tommy Davidson, her Living Color co-star, admitted Keenan Ivory Wayans did some stuff. What happened? Also, something else we talked about that I think is key, and I want to make sure you know, the timeline makes sense. The Diddy raids happened March 25th, and that was only like days after their Greatest Love Story Never Told premiere. So it makes no sense that they're out there all lovey-dovey at this premiere. And then literally weeks later, as Diddy's home is raided, JLo's ex, which Ben Affleck knew prior when they first dated, was also his ex. Hard to not imagine that there was some conversations to JLo. What happened with Diddy? So a lot more we discussed, a lot of theories. The more I think about it, yeah, something is fishy. And yeah, you guys agree. 67% of you agree that this theory isn't that far off base. What do you guys think? I want to hear your thoughts. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me live. We'll be back Thursday. Hit that live if you haven't already. The likes, the comments, engage, and check out Popcorn Palace. We got 100,000 subscribers, and I just dropped a great new video. I'd love your support. I'm going to paste in the comments. Check it out. Keep supporting. Love you all. Have a great day. I'm going to go give my son a nice walk. Bye, everybody.